Alright, hello everybody, it's Uzo, and I will be showing you guys how to use your Axiom pads in an MPC style. I'll be showing you two ways through FL Studio. I'm using the Axiom 49 actually, but this should work on any first generation Axiom, and I'm not sure about second generation, but 25, 61, it should work. So the first thing we want to do is go to Options, MIDI Settings, and it doesn't matter if this is Tascam or generic controller. Just make sure your MIDI controller is recognized. And let's go ahead and open up FPC, which is what we'll be using, and Slice X. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how to do it on your own, but I'm also going to be providing presets which are downloadable, and I'll have links in the description. So the first thing you notice in the FPC is that when you click on your pads, they make sounds, but they're out of order. So to fix that, you have to actually click on the sound, or the pad rather, and press Learn, and then click on the pad you want to assign it to. So you would have to go through and make these one by one, and I just don't have time in this video. So I'm going to explain some other things up here. With the cut, what this does, you would want to set these equal to each other, the cut and cut by, and that assures that two sounds don't play at the same time, which could be good and bad, depending on what you're going for. If you're sampling something, then you might want that for it to chop, to give it that choppy feel. But for drums, we are going to leave that alone so we can play two sounds at the same time. With the output, this goes to the mixer. So on output 3, on this, there we go, it's right there on output 3. So with my preset, I have drum FPC right here. We'll open this in a new channel, and we can, all the notes are already assigned. So these first 8 actually are assigned to the notes on your pads for your Axiom. Hopefully it's universal and everybody has the same notes, which is G sharp on the 3rd octave, A on the 3rd octave, and so on. But basically now you can load in whatever sound you're looking for or you want to use. And yeah, that's really it. Let's see. So now you can play it, which is pretty cool. Now the second option with the Slice X would be if you have something like a drum loop, which I have one right here from one of my favorite songs from back in the day. So what you go ahead and do, if you haven't learned how to use Slice X, I have a tutorial which is really for sampling, but I'm not going to really go too much in depth now. You can go watch that to learn the basics. But let's go ahead and chop this up. Want this right here. Alright, so I have this chopped up the way I want. Now what you would do is, first of all, you have to click on the pad, or actually tap on the pad that you want to assign. So I'm tapping on the first pad, then you right click, trigger note, and last hit. And then same thing, tap on the pad first, then right click, trigger note, and then last hit. Tap on the pad again, and we have this. Last hit, excuse me. So now when we play it with our MPC pads on our Axiom, and you actually have to hold it for the duration you want. So which is pretty cool. You could also use that for sampling. If you had an actual song that you wanted to sample, you could use that and really get that chop effect. So really that's the basics of using your MPC pads, I want to say Axiom pads, for drums. Now my second preset that I'm including is the blank FPC, which has all the notes accordingly, the same as a drum, but these actually have the cuts So if you have something chopped up,
every day I leave the crib. Every day I leave.
I don't really have anything here. Alright, so every time you play one note, the next note that you play, they won't play at the same time, basically. And that's the difference. I have the cuts on each individual channel here already done for you, which is a pretty big deal because that took a long time. But I'll give you an example.
Every day I leave the crib with no.
So that's basically that. And these are just creative, outside of the box ways that you can do things if you ever want to jam out on your pads. But I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to subscribe because this stuff takes a lot of hard work, and I'm really aiming for quality. So like I said, be sure to subscribe and have a great day.